Hey guys, I am currently in a room in which I'm trying to put some acoustic treatments on the wall. And I came up with a little solution I just want to show you because it's different. So I am currently house sitting for my cousin, and I've got a big room to work in, but I don't want to damage the walls. So I have done this before, and I've used T-pins, which are those little tack pins, and you stick them through the acoustic treatment, and like this. And you can see here, that's a T-pin, and that works pretty good for these kinds of acoustic treatment. These are just foam. This is made by Oralex. The link will be below. And I like these. They're not the best on the market. I do want to upgrade it at some point, but the great thing about these is you can just pop them off the wall when you use the T-pins, and you can move houses or you can go to another location, and that's what I have been doing. So I want to show you a different solution, something I just came up with now. This is not the most pro thing in the world, but I think it's pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited about it. All right, so there's some light. This is what I'm doing. No idea what that is, I know. So rather than making little holes in the wall, I found these, they're made by Command. It's a 3M product, okay? I found these at Home Depot, and it's to hang little things on the wall, but they're made in such a way, oh, here's a brand new package of it, okay? They're made in such a way that you can pop off the adhesive. So you use these little plastic hooks that look like this, and I put one at the top of the wall, and then I'm putting one at the very bottom of the wall, directly under it. But I started with the top, and the reason why is because rather than having to measure the bottom, I'll show you how I'm doing this quickly. After I put one at the top and put one at the bottom using this adhesive that supposedly pops right off. I've never done this before, so we'll know in 6 months when I leave here whether or not this comes off easily, but it's supposed to, when you're done, you can pop off the hook and it doesn't leave any mark on the wall. So we'll see. Anyway, what I did is I put one at the top, put one at the bottom, and then I just put a piece of string between the two. I just bought some twine. Probably should have bought better string. It's that real rough twine. Kind of looks ugly, but kind of rustic looking. And the entire thing, you can see it's moving here, it's just hanging. So I've got a hook at the top, a hook at the bottom, and then I just stuffed the pads between the rope or the twine and the wall, and it's not even connected to anything. So it's just sticky. It's being held by the tension of the string. This one, I put a little pin in it, just threw the string itself into the foam because it was sliding. The ones in the middle might slide a little bit. I thought that was super clever. Really proud of myself. So this is a way in which I'm trying to, what I was thinking before is maybe doing a sheet, just like a sheet on the wall, literally using a blanket, if I had an old blanket, and then just somehow gluing these on there and then hanging the entire sheet on the wall. And then I thought, what about just doing strings that I just attach or hang these from? So these pads could be hanging, this one is hanging from the, it doesn't have to be against the wall. If you think about the acoustics of that, it doesn't really matter whether it's against the wall flush or if it's hanging in front of the wall. So yeah, so now I've got hooks up there. I'm going to be putting hooks at the bottom, but as you can see up here, I've got a hook, and then down below, I just put this, I put a pair of scissors to hang it to where I know, so that I know where to put the hook at the bottom. So it's using gravity to level the string. I don't have to measure at the bottom. All I'm doing is measuring at the top. I'm doing 26 inches apart for each one, with a little bit more space in the between because that's going to be the center of my videos. And I'm excited about it. Anyway, hope that helps. I think this is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it, listening to some audiobooks. I'm listening to Gary Vaynerchuk's Crush It. I love his stuff. He is super annoying, but I really like his material, and he's a good guy, and just highly motivated. So this is how it's kind of coming together. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm gonna probably put a picture right there behind my working space. I got bass traps in the corners. And the next phase is just to start testing things. I do want to put some pads up on the ceiling right above my speaker area. That's a place of strong reflection, but it's coming together. Okay, final update. This is the next day. I just want to say this is an area that most people forget about when they're putting acoustic treatment up. As you can see, I've got acoustic treatment going on all over the place, but this right here is above my speakers. So here's my speakers down here. Sorry about the mess, but directly above the speakers, I've got acoustic treatment on the ceiling. And here's why. When sound is coming out of the speakers, it's gonna go everywhere in the room. But one of the places you get direct reflection from is right above your head. And most people do not treat the ceiling. One, because they forget. Two, because it's super annoying to have to get a ladder and put stuff up there, and it's kind of hard to find ways to attach it. I attach those using T-pins. To me, it's just a little easier. They're really small holes, so I don't think it's going to make a big difference, but don't forget about that area. That's an area that I think you really, really need to address. Yeah.